Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be showing y'all how I whiten deer heads when I'm doing a European mount. I had several people message me. Hear the rooster. Obviously you hear him, he's like right there on the other side of the wall being obnoxious. I had several people ask me through messaging me or emailing, texting, asking how I get my head so white, what I do. And I've been trying to answer everybody, but finally I just started telling everybody I'm gonna make a video on it. It'd be easier. So today I'm gonna show y'all how I do that. Before we get started, I just want to say thanks to everybody who has been asking questions and who has been encouraging me to make more videos. I appreciate it. I'm going to keep trying to make videos that people want to make, so just thank y'all very much for engaging and being a part of it. Really appreciate that. Y'all do me a favor and comment below, let me know what kind of videos you'd like to see going forward. This little batch of heads I'm doing tonight is going to be the last big one for this deer season. Got a few other heads in the freezer I'm going to do some videos on in a few months, but here pretty quick we're gonna start making videos about the chickens that you can hear just outside the shop here. We're gonna be doing a lot of fishing, stuff like that, so we're gonna try to make videos about that. So y'all please comment below, let me know what kind of videos y'all like to see. So right here and all those buckets right there, from like right there over, all those heads are gonna whiten tonight. There's about I think there's 21, 22 heads total. There's a couple rams in there. There's one red stag, and then the rest of them are all whitetails. And we're gonna whiten all those tonight, start to finish, probably about 3 hours. We'll have them all done. So I'm gonna show you how I do it, what I use, and hopefully that'll answer some questions for everybody. All right, guys. So what you're gonna need to get started. What I use, this is plastic wrap. You can buy it, I get it at Walmart, like there's a little section they have for has boxes and packing material. That's gonna be in there. I cut the handle off of it. It's easier for wrapping the horns. This is what it looks like with the handle on it. Black tape to wrap around the wrap when we wrap the horns. And then this right here is what everybody's been asking me about. I get this at the beauty supply store. It's 20 volume liquid developer. There's a lot of people that use a lot stronger. I mean, this is 20 volume, but I think it's about 8% peroxide. And this right here is all you need. It gets every head I've ever done. This is what I've never used anything any stronger than this, really. And this will get it as white as can be. All right, next you're gonna need a pot to do it in. This pot right here, I believe, is a 20 quart pot, stainless steel pot. I bought at Walmart. And then this one right here is I believe it's a 16 quart. This one here will fit 1 deer head in it. This one will fit 2 deer heads in it. So today I'm going to be using 2 of these, and I'll be actually whitening 4 heads at one time. But if you're just doing 1 head, this pot right here would be fine. I think this thing is it's less than 10 bucks. And if you're just doing 1 head, you could boil the head in this and whiten it all in the same pot. Just clean it out before each time. With the peroxide, I've got, I don't know if you can see it down here, I've got several bottles of it. So in either one of those pots, I'm gonna put 100% of this in there. I'm not gonna put, maybe on the 20 quart pot, I think 3 gallons will fit in there, and then I'll top it off a little bit with water. But if I use the smaller pot and just do 1 deer, I'm gonna use 100% of this. So it's gonna be 100% or almost 100%. So it's not diluted at all. All right, I'm gonna show y'all how I wrap them real quick. On a deer like this, I wrap up to the eye guard, and then I don't wrap up the eye guard up to here. I don't wrap from here to here. I just wrap around here and then up between the G1 and the G2. That in those pots, when you fill them up enough to cover the head, it won't go up to that eye guard. So there's really no reason to cover it. So I'll show you what I'm talking about here in a minute. The most important part is getting it tight around the faces so that the peroxide doesn't go up underneath the wrap any more than you can prevent. So I usually do about that many times. That's probably, I don't know, I didn't count, but probably 10 or 12 wraps. And then I come up here and go above between the G1 and the G2. Just like that. Alright, then I come back, electrical tape and the first wrap right around the burr. Try to get it as tight as possible. And then the rest of the wraps are more or less just to hold the saran wrap in place. It's like that. That is the finished product. That is ready to go into the peroxide. As you can tell, I got a ram and a whitetail in there. They both fit in there pretty easy. I got that ram's a little bigger, so I may not be able to fit anything else in there with it, but that's what we got. So we're gonna fill her up with peroxide. Okay, both pots are filled up. This pot right here, I'm gonna add a little bit of water to it. That one probably doesn't need any. That ram, I will move it around in there once it's boiled a little bit and get that other horn done as well. So we're gonna light these and get them going, and while these are going, I'll start wrapping some more. Alright guys, so I've been wrapping these heads. You can see I've got this little batch done here. I still got these to do. My wife just got home, so she'll be out here to help me here in a second. So I've got 2 rams going, and then I think there's 3 deer in there. I managed to fit 3 deer in there with them, so you can see them right here. What I do is I put it in there, bring it to a boil, and then cut it off, and then check them about every 3 to 5 minutes and see how white they are. So this little forky right here, that one is getting pretty close and ready to go. So once it's done and I feel like it's wide enough, then we'll take it out and we'll bring it over here and we'll power wash it with the power washer and knock off the rest of the little pieces that are on there. I guess I should have said in the beginning, all these heads have been power washed. So I've whitened heads like this also that I've ran through my beetle tank, but this is for sure how I do it every time when they've been power washed. So I'll keep watching those out there as I'm wrapping these heads, and they should be ready here pretty soon. That ram that's in there that's upside down, I'm obviously going to turn it over and let it sit in there upside or the reverse for a little bit. So you're really good at that. Who taught you?
I taught myself. Just one day I was out here and decided to try, and lo and behold, it works every time. I know that one other person tried to do it with me and his fell apart. So you probably should take lessons from me.
That's low. All right, guys. Well, we are finished up. It was about 4:30 when I started videoing earlier. Didn't really get rolling real good till a little bit after that, and it's 8:15 now, so we are completely done. There's Skylar. All right, so all of those were whitened tonight. I got one fan on them, and then I'm gonna turn this big fan on once I get done, and let those dry tonight. As you can see on some of them, like this one for instance, there's some discoloration at the base of the antlers. That will have to be touched up after they dry. So I have another video on how to do that. I'll post a link to it at the end of this video. And then once these are all dry tomorrow, and they're touched up, they'll be mounted on plaques. And then about half these are for my customers, and the other half go to a processor that I work for, and we'll get all those out. And that's the last of the bulk of heads for this year. So I'm happy to be done. It's been a good season. Been very fortunate. If y'all have any questions, please leave them in the comments of this video, and I will try to answer them as best I can. I tried to give you all the details that I could to make it where this would make sense to y'all. And let me know what y'all think. Please comment below, and y'all please subscribe. I'm gonna leave a little button right there. Hit that button and subscribe. We'll keep bringing y'all more videos. Thank y'all very much.